Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a Thai supernatural horror movie which was released in 2021 and is available on Netflix. The name of this movie is Ghost Lab. There are two scientists and a girl in this movie who want to prove that a ghost and spirits really exist. The lengths to which they go for it are very dangerous. So now let's go straight to the video without any delay. So in the beginning of the movie, we see two boys named Law and V who are telling people about ghosts and spirits, that ghosts and spirits really exist. Then we go to the past, where we see V and Law. V does not believe in ghosts so much. And if we talk about Law, he was completely opposite to V. He had a lot of obsession with paranormal things. Actually, both of them are surgeons. Well, then a nurse comes there and tells both of them that a case has come in their hospital. A man attempted suicide by self-immolation. The man has third-degree burns on his body, due to which he has died for now. Even after this, he goes to meet his mother, who was ill and admitted in the hospital. Then, the girlfriend of the man also goes there, and they both talk for some time, after which they leave from there. Now, after a while, he also says bye to his mother and leaves from there. Then at night, we see the security guard who is checking the hospital, and he sees someone there, and when he starts looking at him, who is there? So we just see the expression of fear on the face of that guard. And then again, the story focuses on V and Law, where both of them were talking, and suddenly Law gets shocked, and when V looks back, he sees a burnt man there, and that man was not visible in the camera. And after this, that person suddenly disappears from there. Now he becomes very happy with life because he had seen a real ghost, and later both of them also checked the recordings, but it seemed to us that all these were hallucinations. Still, Law was not believing that he had seen a ghost. So Law takes V to the old building of the hospital and tells V that he was doing a lot of research on this hospital, and the thing he is researching speaks. Law tells V that his dad died when he was in the last second standard. But one night, when he got up to drink water, he saw his father's ghost, and since then, Law started feeling that he was born to prove the existence of ghosts. Hearing this, V also becomes a part of his research. Now here, Love tells V that he has been doing research on ghosts for many years. And in these few years, he has also done field research in which he has heard the experiences of different people, and he has also visited many dead places, which also included the infamous suicide forest of Japan. But he did not find any ghost there. They could not record the ghost in the cameras, and all the pictures and videos of the ghost that they have seen were fake. So we say that they will have to find a way to show a ghost to other people as well. But first of all, they will have to find a ghost. So the next night, both of them stay in the same hospital, where they see a wrapper moving on its own. He thinks that it might be moving due to the wind. Then the Law tells that there are many types of ghosts. Porter ghosts are invisible. So both of them start looking for portal guides in the hospital at night. Both of them had a thermo camera with them, and they reach a room where one wheelchair after another was moving on its own, and the things in the room also started moving on their own, started falling, and they also got the temperature of some politer guest. Due to which, both of them come back. Law watches the video he had recorded many times here. He had not slept well for many days, so while he is performing the surgery, he accidentally cuts the patient's pulse, which causes excessive bleeding. Mahi has to face a lot of scolding from the chairman of Lakan Hospital. After which, we see Mahi and her husband talking to each other where she had to go for some work, so she cannot go with him for a trip in December. And so they postpone the plan and keep it in February, after which Mahi leaves from there. Now after Mahi leaves, Lakan Week's test comes, and he asks her to come to him soon. Love goes to you, and he tells that ghosts come to meet their loved one, only like La's father's ghost came to meet her. So after listening to this, La starts dating a cancer patient of the same hospital so that when that girl is killed, she will come to meet La's ghost after death. But in the meantime, La gets a call from the doctor and he runs away from there to the doctor. Now after going there, he comes to know from the doctor that his mother has died. He also gets very sad due to this, but he asks Lal to do this experiment and says that when his mother comes to meet him at night, he should record it. He says goodbye to his mother for the last time and fits a camera in that room. And when he is sleeping at night, he sees his mother's ghost, but she disappears from there in the next moment. Now Lal was in a lot of depression due to his mother's death. And one day he comes and tells Lal that what if that girl with cancer dies? He might also briefly appear there, then vanish. Thus, V is set to sacrifice his life and return to LA in spectral form. However, Lion is clearly opposed to the idea. He argues that he should be the one to die and return as a ghost instead. Unable to reach an agreement, they resort to flipping a coin to decide, resulting in V being chosen to die. V has made all the necessary arrangements and even penned a farewell note. Now the day comes when he was about to kill himself. He takes him out of a gang road, and Law goes out, but Law is remembering all his old things, especially his mother, so he is unable to kill himself. Then Law comes in and picks up the gun and kills himself. And because of all this, Law was completely broken. Well, now V started getting nightmares because it has been 2 weeks since Law died, and the police did not know anything about Law's case, that what was the motive behind it, that why did he kill himself. He killed himself due to the experiment. Now we go to the funeral where he meets Law's mother, and his mother was also very sad. Then we see that she asks Law that we must know something about why Law did this. So he says that he doesn't know anything. Well, many days pass and Law's ghost is still not seen by us. So we get depressed and go to jump from the building, but then some invisible force catches him. And that invisible force was Law's spirit. He takes us behind him to the lab. It takes it till Veer believes if he harms himself, perhaps Laos will appear to rescue him. And indeed, when he attempts to slice his finger, Laos's specter intervenes. After using Laos's computer, the ghost instructs him to visit her mother's home. The following day, Veer visits, meeting Laos's mother and sister. He shares with Laos's mother that she visited him in a dream, claiming her presence among them, causing everyone to feel chills. Witnessing this, Laos confronts them. When Lao's sister says that she should leave from there, but then Lao's mother stops her to have dinner, and when Veer is having dinner at night, he says that he liked the food very much. Now Veer says that Lao's mother should open one of her doors, and she also tells that Lao used to say the same thing, and then Lao's mom calms down a bit. Even after this, he starts coming back, and Lao tells him by typing that it's time for him to leave, and he disappears. But Law's research was still not complete, and V wanted to complete Law's research. So he comes back to the lab and tries to cut his finger again, so that Lao will come again to save him. But this does not happen, and V's finger gets separated from his hand. A doctor also joins his finger back to his hand, and whenever he comes out, Mai is outside and she asks V about Law's laptop. He says that he doesn't know anything about her, after which Mahi leaves from there. But when V goes to the lab, he doesn't find Law's laptop anywhere because she had taken that laptop with her. When V also comes to know about this, he quickly goes to Mike's house and tells him that this laptop was in the digi of his car, and he was very scared, so he did not tell anyone about it. Now Maya Asi calls her in, and V says that he has to get Laos's laptop unlocked, but the mother says that V is lying to her. Then V says that Laos was also a friend, and Mayavi starts feeling guilty for Laos's death. She starts crying very loudly, and then the laptop unlocks automatically. And he asks Lavi to tell the truth by typing, but V picks up the laptop and goes away from there, saying that he's going to get it unlocked. Now inside the lift, Locke repeatedly asks the spirit to tell the truth to Mai, but he says that he will not tell the truth to Mai. And Locke gets angry at this, and his spirit starts pulling the lift down. But then suddenly the lift stops, and Locke somehow opens the lift and starts coming out, after which the lift turns on. V had escaped death here, after which he calls Mayo in the lab, and he gives Mayo coffee, in which he had mixed something, and Mayo faints, which means that we got another way to call ghosts and spirits, i.e. to take revenge from their loved ones and torture them. And the first way we already know is when a person remembers someone whom he loves. Well, when we starts doing wrong with Mayo, then he asks Laos to stop, but he doesn't stop. And now what happens is that this spirit knocks V down, throws him down, due to which one of his legs breaks. V starts recording all this on his mobile phone. Then Lao starts breaking his broken leg further and drags V to the mall group. And when V opens his eyes, he sees that La's spirit has returned to his dead body, and he takes out his mobile phone to record this. But Lao throws his mobile phone away. And a fire also started there in which V's mobile also burns. Lao also starts strangling V and he kills V. Then V meets the corpses in the afterlife, and La tells him that they have come too far, and Avi has to stop. Whatever V and La have done is enough, and now La says goodbye to V for the last time. and V sees that Lao is trying to bring him back, and as soon as V starts breathing, Lao leaves from there. Then the scene shifts to the hospital, and the doctor tells that Avi was emotionally unstable, and that is why all this happened. Then we see that after getting discharged, he comes home and deletes the research of Lao and B, and he goes to Ma and apologizes for whatever happened, and he also gives her laptop, i.e. Lao's laptop. Ma now says that she knows that Lao was very emotionally unstable, and when she was unconscious, Lao came to meet her in her dream. And he gave her a magazine in which there was a photo of Lao and B. Now here we come to know another shocking thing. Actually, in life, Law had told V that V still has a chance to fulfill his dream, and V did not delete his research but published it. And here we remember all the moments spent with Allah, that how he had given his life for this research, and what wrong thing he was going to do in return. And just like that, the Ghost Love movie concludes. Friends, that was the Ghost Love story. You might be curious about the ending? Well, Law intentionally killed V to join him in the afterlife. Once there, they both clarified, or rather Law made it clear to V that his actions were misguided. It was wrong to play with the dignity of another girl for his experiment, and he has to set things right, and he still has a chance to set things right. Now, the obvious thing is that the Law was killed a long time ago, but he was not completely dead yet. He was just unconscious, due to which his spirit comes back to his body. And this movie not only teaches us that ghosts or spirits exist, but also teaches how a person becomes crazy for something and then gets trapped in it. It will do whatever it takes. For instance, the Law concluded its role in this matter. Quite an odd occurrence. He had faith in V that he will prove everything and his spirit will come back to V. But here, V also misused Mai to prove these things. In fact, he was doing a lot of wrong things in the end, due to which he realized in the end when he met Law in the afterlife. So friends, this was the story of Ghost Lab Film, which is a horror movie. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Should you wish to view this film, you have the option to visit Netflix and watch it there. Therefore, I look forward to connecting with you all in the upcoming video. Thanks for watching. Like the video and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe my channel to watch more such